Yes, for just a sec
Okay.
to see what's going on.
All right.
This elf's head is especially swole. That's weird. How do you make your head swole?
I mean, he has the neck of somebody who's been like doing like crunches or something with his neck. Neck crunches.
We call that head banging.
he's very known for headbanging in the woods.
We have the shinies, the head.
You
Let's
imagine him
go
just like
inside.
walking down the woods like, I'm gonna kill some goblins.
Yep. And he's got like his, if you look at his axe down by the handle, there's a bunch of like scratch marks where it was like every time he goes, goblins! He's got like some scratches down it where he's like goblins. Yeah. It's canon.
Oh,
Welcome to Weave. So we're gonna do a time skip because this was a end scene. I just wanted to give you guys that morning. You guys are now at the gates of the ruined city. You're probably about 50 feet from it. You can see like it's very ruined, very old, like rain ridden, grass and stuff is all growing up around it. But the main keep, like the main spire to the main keep, is still intact. You see there are a lot of holes in the ground. You don't know how deep they go. This may have been a mining town, like a mining area around it, but on the inside it's kind of bumpy from where all the like wreckage fell down, but it's very kind of Indiana Jones-esque, I guess, just like grown over. So this is what you see.
Can we enter?
Yes, you may.
We enter. We have nothing to fear.
Except fear. Sorry, I had to. It was there.
And swole-headed elf hunters. That was scary. I'm too old for this. Nope, I must have faith. I can be as old as I need to be for this.
Exactly.
Nice.
Let us venture forth into the dwelling of the possibly dead people.
So you guys go ahead and I want everybody to make me I will let you tell me which check you would like to make, but for some sort of observance or investigation or whatnot, let me know what you would like to do upon entering.
Well, I read and I've been paying attention to the story and to the things. So I would want to use my intelligence. I would like to
Okay.
use my flames.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a Flames challenge or two. Anybody else? What would you guys like to do?
So that's 6. Well, flames is my suit, so the ones don't matter. I got a 1, 2. That's awful.
Oh my goodness, you got so many ones.
But flames is my suit, so it's okay.
Yep. You were supposed to be a 2, and you only got 1, so it is not a success, unfortunately. Would anybody else like to do any investigation or anything?
Yeah, I'll investigate.
Okay. How would you like to investigate?
Can I send my spider to scout for me?
Yeah, sure. Do a Brooks challenge for me because you're convincing your spider to go do something for you.
Also, thank you for Wyvern's Wing
Yes.
for subscribing for
Yes.
15 months in a row.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Rock.
Yes.
Okay. So now rock thing.
Yes, you're doing Brooks.
Brooks. Okay.
You want all the 3s.
Oh, I don't think I have a whole lot of 3s, so that's not. Nope. I
And
think
for
that's
those
just.
of you guys who are just joining us, you see on our dice roller we're using numbers, but we're saying Brooks challenges and whatnot because on the dice that come with the game, there are 4 different suits that go with our core suits that we are, plus weaves and strikes. So we have given them all numbers so that we're able to play. All right, so you needed a 3, and you got none of them.
Nothing.
What is your core again?
Not this one. It's the little fart cloud one.
Oh,
Gales.
Gales. Yep, fart cloud. Babbling brooks, fart clouds, stones, some flamey flames. Yep, I got you,
Yep.
girl. So you're looking around, and you were looking up because you're like, my spider's got down. You're looking up, and you don't realize that he didn't go when you told him to go, and you like trip over top of him and crack your head on one of the rocks that were there. Thankfully it had moss on it, but you have a nice gash, and it's doing some nice bleeding. Go ahead and take 2 strikes for me.
I take some of that moss and I stick it on there to see if I can stop the bleeding.
Give me an intelligence check of 2.
Oh no.
Let's see how smart this decision is.
Smart one is stones?
No, smart one is flames, which is 2.
Flames, okay. 2 and another 1.
It burns. You kind of stick it in there, and there's kind of that instant regret. But you can decide if you would like to kind of keep shoving it in there and holding it there and be like, this will help eventually.
This will help. I know it will. I'm gonna make it help. And I just like
That's
will
the
it
spirit.
to help
Have
out.
faith in Gloff. Gloff will heal through all things.
I mean, the green is kind of turning into a deep green slowly as it like soaks up your blood. But I mean, it stopped it for as long as it has till it soaks all in.
Green is the color of goblins, so this is a good sign.
I mean, eventually it's going to be like one of those like water balls that just like squeezes. It's going to be like a blood ball.
I can think of a use for that.
I'm 100% describing this so that you can 100% use it later. All right. Does anybody else want to do anything whilst we are in this position?
I am walking blindly forward based on faith itself. Not paying attention to anything else but what's directly ahead of me.
Okay. I want you. Where are you going specifically? Just straight ahead, or just off to one side, or
Just straight down the middle.
straight down the middle?
Yep.
You start going and you hear, hey, you. Hold on a second. Wait.
Gloff speaks.
It sounds feminine.
Gloff is non-binary.
Yes. I am digging this goblin society.
Yes.
We have very, very sweet characters. These canon things now. Just like, oh, no, come here. And it just sounds off to your right.
Yes. You have Grodbach attention.
There's like a little like broken down hovel, like there's a few different like huts and stuff that are around and whatnot, and they're broken down, and there's one that seems more put together than the other ones, and you're going to assume that that is where the voice is coming from. If you guys would like to choose to see him or not, just veer off talking to his god. I feel like he's being kind of obvious, so I'm not going to make you roll for it.
I mean, he kind of does it a lot.
Grodbach goes deaf, so he's like, he always just kind of yelling. 'Cause
We need We need him. We need to stay together as a cohesive unit.
Go ahead.
That distracts me for a second because cohesive is a big word and that's heresy.
Also true.
And I think really,
Heretic.
really hard about that word. And then I take out some more of my gum. And I put some gum in my right hand and some gum in my left hand. And then I grab both of your hands. And I'm like, look, now we're cohesive.
You're both heretics.
It's like, I know what that word means, and you said it, so.
Crabbox. It's not
Tiny
very-
Gloff voice, do you see this heresy?
Oh, and you just, now all of you guys hear, oh my god, be quiet, come here.
Okay, we'll be quiet. Hi, I'm Disco. Who are you?
Do you guys enter the little hovel?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You
I
guys
do.
get in.
And if we
Okay.
both go, then Grodbach has to, because we're stuck together with disgusting old gum.
Also true. You guys get in there and you see that there is a young woman. She has her cloak up. I mean, this is classic princess in disguise. I'm just gonna say right now, like, and she has like a ringlet. She has her hood up with the obvious poofy dress under the hood, like super, super, super.
Grodbach feels like his agency was removed for a moment.
She goes, "What are you doing here? You're gonna die. Like, this is not a safe place.
Well, you're
Seriously?
here.
I have to be here."
Why?
Because Gloff goes where everywhere. And we spread the word of Gloff.
Are you Gloff?
If I say yes, will you leave?
No.
I
Then
would stay by your side forever.
That's awkward.
Are you Glop?
No. No, I'm Emmeline.
I've embarrassed my god. Oh no. Oh, I'm so
No, stop. I'm Edley's sister.
Wait, who's
Yeah.
Edley?
You're the prince's sister?
Oh.
That name does not appear in any of the songs.
That's because
It
everybody
appears-
thinks I'm dead, and I want to keep it that way. But we will actually be dead if you guys are so loud.
But being loud
Not
is
that
what
bad.
we're good
I
at.
died once.
Look, I love my brother, but it's time that he's actually put to rest.
I
That's
pull
why
out
we're
one of the
here.
daggers and just like start twirling it a little bit.
We're here to either help him or re-kill them dead. Something. Yes. We're here to help.
Good. So here's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be dark soon, and you guys look up, and it's the same time it was last night when you had the last encounter. Like, oddly crazy how that happens. No idea how that happens. Oh, and she's like, it's gonna be dark soon, and it's gonna be a full, like, the Cheshire moon.
You
This
sure you're
was-
not Gloff? Because that seemed like time lapse.
That's beside the point. She's like, this was his favorite moon, which means he will be at his weakest tonight. Tonight is the night of nights that we must do this.
But we're not knights, we're goblins.
And she just gives you this look of, why did they send me these guys? Just like, utter, this is not going to end well.
We get
And
that
she
a
just-
lot.
She
Do
says,
not fret. You know what we're doing.
And it's because Gloff works in mysterious ways. But you're Gloff, so you should know that, right?
if I knight you, will that make you feel better?
I'm already your herald. Why would I need to be a knight?
Okay, good point. And she just like doesn't even look at you. She's looking at the other. She's like, good point. Okay, like he will be at his weakest. He will not be willing. He will not be ready to fight. If you wish to talk to him, to put him at ease somehow, night would be the night to do it. If you choose to give him armed combat, this is the night to do it.
Mm.
whatever you choose to do, tonight is the night.
What if we rain down like all of the fury of our god upon him?
We have a head.
Yeah.
Obviously, our God is telling us to go do it ourselves.
I mean, she's starting to go like white, like
Challenging us.
We know what we're doing. Are you coming with us?
It's okay, Gluff.
No.
We accept your test. We go.
Mhm.
We make you proud. Okay.
All right. So I start stretching the gum and like pulling us out of the hobble, because to Groundhog's mind, like he's very very convinced that this is a test, and clearly Gloff cannot aid us directly, so we have to go downstairs and either talk slash kill Gloff's brother. So technically this is deicide, but Groundhog's not thinking that hard and he's just going.
and at this point, Rothford kind of perks up and he's just like, if you guys are gonna go and this is gonna be like super, super dangerous, I don't know if you noticed this or not. And he just like super obviously, like everyone can hear him, but he's facing you guys and not the princess. She's obviously a princess, so I'm gonna guard her while while you guys get the guy. But if he comes up here, then I'll help you guys. But like, I'm gonna stay back here with her, okay?
Well, we should definitely bring him up here then.
But we're just going to talk and spread the word of
Yes,
Gloff's
spreading the word.
brothers.
The princess then looks and Emmeline looks at you and she goes, I don't want anybody to know that I'm here. I kind of need to remain dead. Okay? You got, no matter what happens, even if you defeat my brother, please don't let anybody know that I still exist.
Why?
Not yet.
Gods get to stay dead, but I die. They send me back to do their work. Ministry is not fair.
What type of life is hiding here?
It won't be forever. I may call upon you again, but for now, I need to stay hidden. I need to stay under wraps.
Groundhog will always answer Gloff's call.
Thank you. Whoever that
Onward.
is.
You're welcome, Lord. Bye.
All right. So Rothford stays. You all go. And as you guys exit, the night goes down. Would you guys like to hide anywhere to wait for him to come out, or what would you guys like to do? Go ahead and if you want to plan a little bit for a smooth meeting of the Prince Lord.
What would Grodbach like to do?
Groundhog would like to spread the ministry of his Lord. Obviously. I am Herald of Gloff. Heralding means talk. Yes? Yes. We talk.
Ronik, what do you want to do?
I want to make an army of mechanical spiders, but I think that would take too long.
That would. Well, I guess we should go and talk.
Maybe he'll have gum.
Yes.
Just in case, I summon my choir.
I use storm bottle golem crafting to summon my choir, so to speak,
Okay.
Okay.
which is a bunch of Groundbox homies from heaven.
Yes.
Just a bunch of other random goblins.
Well, goblin spirits.
Okay.
People I met while I was dead. They're like, hey, we think that you are the most faithful of all of Gloff's followers, and if you ever would need us in the name of Gloff, just call us and we'll be right down. And
Okay.
Groundbach was like,
Yes. This is great. Will do.
and this is the time because I'm working for Gloff. So we're gonna go do that.
All right, sounds good. I'm just finishing up. Is there anything else that you guys want to chat before? I just want to finish reading this to make sure that I'm understanding his character. All right, I think I'm good. Okay, so as the crescent moon enters the sky, at its highest peak, you start to see other ghostly spirits kind of wisping through the wind, but they're very, very, very translucent. Like some of Disco, you've read about these in your books. They can't really do anything particularly. Like they can't grab hold of physical objects or anything. They're very much like unseen servants, but they're seen. Very like the blue glitteries. They are very shimmery. And they just kind of go around, and it looks like they are going about their business as if the castle hadn't fallen. So some of them are putting up draperies that aren't actually there. You know, some of them are carrying trays and, you know, holding water, sweeping the floor. They just start going around, and you hear a gong go off. And at the top of the tower, you see Prince Edley, and he comes out and he says, "Tonight I will go to the garden and mourn." And he comes back in, and very shortly you could tell by how fast he gets to the bottom, he just went in and then through all the stairs and stuff just straight down. And he comes out and he goes, "And mourn and mourn and mourn. Mourn for me, people, mourn for me." And everybody else just stops what they're doing and they go, "Oh." Like, yep,
Go
the
goblins.
worst rendition of mourning you have ever heard, and it just sounds like the most sarcastic cry ever. And he stands below the moon, just by the well in the middle, and there's like one like dandelion flower coming off of the well, and he goes, "Oh, flower, you are my only true beauty."
The prince is not a great host. We come up into his tower and he immediately gives us the slip just to cry onto a flower. Bars.
Greetings. Oh, mournful one.
Here you have come.
And he looks over to you and he goes, "Have you come to mourn with me?"
If you have gum, sure.
We've come to give you the good news.
That too.
"I don't understand. Have you come to give or to get? Because I'm not giving you anything. This is my castle." And you're starting like in that moment you see he's super spoiled. He's like, "This is my castle. You can't have it. But more for me, my children, so I will never see life again." Because
But
The
we
light
have
of
good
Gloff
news.
smiles upon everyone.
I don't know who you're talking about. You're supposed to be mourning for me.
Hold on,
Why
hold
are
on.
you?
Disco, did you bring the pamphlets?
Yeah. Why are she's searching? Why are you so sad?
Oh, that's-
You don't know? You've not heard the story throughout the land? I have died. I look beautiful in death, though, right? Like this is.
Oh,
This is a
yeah.
good angle.
This
This
is
a good
a-
angle for me. Good
That's
angle.
definitely. If you can raise the chin just a little bit more, a little bit
A
more.
bit more like this.
Yeah, even more if you can.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. There you go. That's
Oh,
perfect.
thank you so much. I told these my servants don't help me out as much as they should.
Yeah.
Oh, mourning for me.
Oh,
And then you
it's
hear all the
so
other
hard
girls.
to find good help these days.
Slay, Prince.
I agree.
What would
I
make
like
you
you.
happy?
I like you. I like you. You're weird, but I like you. And he points to Grodback. You're weird, but I like you.
What makes you sad? Oh, mournful one.
I just said I'm dead, and I'm not
Would-
going to be alive.
Would you like a pamphlet?
Or
Maybe.
some slightly chewed gum.
No,
How did you die?
I was killed.
Mm.
Honestly, you look a lot better than I did when I died.
You what? You
Yeah.
died too?
Mhm.
I'm not the only one who died.
Well, I mean, technically, lots and lots of people died before you, but I died and came back.
That's not fair. That's not fair. You can't do that. That's not fair. That's not
Wait.
fair. Tell them it's not fair. And everybody else goes, not fair.
Wait.
Not
If you
fair.
read the pamphlet, or I can just sing it, I can tell you that you have a chance of coming back too, just like Rodbach.
And you hear from in the house over there, dead cough, not life cough. He goes, I can be alive too.
Hmm.
Tell me your ways, and he snatches the pamphlet from you.
Technically, the pamphlets are heresy, but I mean, for conversion purposes,
Well, what do you want, man?
it's the
Do you want
best
me
ideas.
dead or alive? And he throws the pamphlet down. And he's starting to
Sorry
get
about
a
the
little
glitter.
frustrated.
Sorry about the glitter and the pamphlet.
Well, the glitter makes the pamphlet shiny, and that's what makes it holy.
And then,
That's-
like, some of the glitter like sticks to him, making him even more like a glittery, translucent dude.
Ooh.
Would you like peace?
Want
Or
you not to be
pizza?
dead. I want you to love me. Love me. Someone must love me here. It's not them. It's not
I
them.
walk over to the prince and give him a hug.
Oh, and I want you to go ahead and roll me a challenge of 3.
I asked
Brooks.
if I can first.
Oh, you ask him if you can?
Yeah.
Oh, and you
I
don't.
can't hug people without consent. That's not fair.
You want to? What? Okay, go ahead and roll the roll just to see if for my own how to. His, so he stopped.
Okay. Oh.
All right, Brooks is a
Mhm.
3. So
I
you have
got
2.
6.
You need 1 more, either 3 or a 6. Go ahead and re-roll it. 6.
Oh.
Ah, he looks at you.
Oh
He
wait, hold up.
goes-
That was a 3d6 again. Oops. But still.
Oh yeah. He looks at you and he's just like, "Don't grubby hands on me." And he goes like this. If you would like to hug him anyway, you can. You can attack hug. I will not say no to an attack hug. But he has his hands where he's like, "No, you're grubby and nasty and no."
I have something that you can, like, it will always be there to mourn. It's what killed you.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I
What?
bring out the head and like the neck. See?
And he does this way over exaggerated jump back. Like everything he does is very cartoonish, but his hair somehow stays like perfect and like flowing in the wind. It's long and Fabio-ish. She's very Fabio-ish.
For the stories have reached far and wide, we have sought to avenge thee, oh mournful one.
He looks at it like, oh my god, what is this thing?
We have avenged you.
I mean,
In the name of Glaff, we have avenged you.
I want everybody who's trying to convince him that this is his slayer to roll me a challenge rating 3 of Brooks.
3 Brooks. Mm.
Mm,
Because he said that he died because nobody loved him, which pretty much means he died of a broken heart. But if you would like to convince
Oh,
him that this is what
okay.
the thing is,
all right, so that's 2 successes.
okay, and it's a challenge rating of 3, so
Oh,
oh, so close.
nope.
and
And
a
I
1.
hurt myself.
Can either of you guys convince me of something that you have that would
Well-
help you?
So we have the head, we have the special necklace. I go, look, this is the mark the mark of the ones who vowed to kill you and destroy your happiness. And then we have-
my happiness. No.
And that is why, and like the necklace and like the dagger of, it's like, see, we have avenged thee, oh prince.
Because
I
we
was
love
blabbering
you.
about Cloth this entire time. Like,
And
just in the
Gloff
background.
loves you.
And then I
Yes.
stopped for a second, like, wait, and inner monologuing, like, they're trying to do Trixies. Grandpa can do Trixies. I'll play along. Okay, and now out loud. Yes, they did try to destroy your happiness. Evil propaganda. But Gloff sends us to avenge those that send propaganda against you. For those who speak against you will be destroyed by Gloff's wrath. And we did so.
Destroyed.
See?
Yes.
Look. Blasphemers were punished.
Go ahead. You go ahead and roll me your. Brooks.
I grabbed the ring back from Groink to show
Okay.
him the symbol of Gloff,
Okay.
and then see that the empty thing.
Okay.
This was the blood of Gloff. And the blood of Gloff burns non-believers that would protest against you.
I'm the non-believer.
Look at this killer's head. You can see it coursing through his, well, mostly non-existent veins because they burned him away. But this is what happens, yes?
Go ahead and roll me a Gales of 3.
Okay.
Or sorry, not Gales, Brooks.
Eh.
Brooksies. So we need 3s. Roll more 3s. Roll more 3s.
I got 1,
Three,
3,
okay.
and 6.
Are you going to 6?
Yes!
Perfect. So he looks at you as you're talking and he goes, yeah. He did kill me. And it hurt so much. And he just starts crying. And as he's crying, he starts melting into the earth. And he goes, I am happy now. The ones in my life. Be happy! Be happy! And he goes into the ground and the rest of the people are like melting in the ground. They're like,
Throw the glitter. Disco, throw the glitter.
You throw the glitter as the sun starts coming up from the ground, and they're all going, yeah.
Gloff has given us rainbows. Perfect.
Yep, the glitter shines into the sun as it starts to rise, and the sister and Rothbird come out, and they're like, you did it, and she comes out, you've done it, and at this point, her hood does go back, and you see her circlet crown. She goes, thank you, you've done what I could not do. I did not think it was possible. I've been trying for many years, and goblins,
Mhm.
who knew?
We did. You should have listened to us ages ago.
Gradbach and the herald, he is the herald of Gloff. He
Mhm.
is our hero.
I am her herald.
Their herald.
Their herald.
I still do not know who you speak of, but
I misgendered my god!
I have one question for you before we end the episode. Of whose side? Or who's on whose side? And then the scene ends as you're all like, what?
You're very like, what?
What? Because she's like, goblins. I didn't know you'd be on our side. But what? What? But that's okay. If you're confused, so are your characters, and that's totally okay. With that, we thank you all so much for coming and joining us in our amazing game of Weave. That was crazy. Thank you guys so much for being ridiculous goblins. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
It's fun
Gradbach
to
was
be a
not
small chaos
confused.
creature.
Gradbach is always on Gloff's side.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And now back to OOC.
There you go.
I don't know. I kind
anything-
of like this voice. I might stay with it for a while.
Go for it. Was there anything in your character sheet that you did not get to use that you thought was funny and want to tell people kind of what it was?
Well, let's see.
Because I know there were some things that didn't get to be used.
Well, I've pretty much used everything. I mean, Past Year Prime doesn't actually do anything.
It's
Or
just
does
role
it?
playing buddy.
Oh wait, it loses 1 die from any memory-based flames challenges. So that didn't actually affect
Yeah.
me, but I was kind of just playing myself as being old and nonsensical.
Yeah.
I kind of
It
wish
was-
that I had gotten or that I had understood Monkey Wrench a little bit better.
Oh,
So I could
yeah,
have been better
yeah.
about incorporating that.
My apologies. Yeah, that was more like you tinker with things, and like where normally people would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna make this and it's gonna work because I'm a good tinker." You're gonna make it and you're gonna make it unwork. So it's the opposite of that. Yeah. So
We didn't fight long enough for me to use won't stay down.
yeah.
Ooh.
So, like if before being dealt strikes that would remove your character from the scene, perform a stone's core challenge. If successful, the strikes are ignored.
My
that
choir
would've been
didn't
nice.
actually come into play, but that's fine too.
Mm.
They were
Mhm.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singing along with me.
And you got a spider, a random spider. That was cool.
Yeah. Named Babe, because why not?
Yeah. He's your babe. He's your babe.
Mm.
Audience, if you guys liked anything, let us know what you thought of the episode as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do sign offs, and like I said, for you guys, I know we're a little bit early, but if you guys want to say something that you liked about the game, gameplay or whatnot, I will let you guys know. Weave is an amazing game created by Monocle Society. As you can see here, the Weave. All you have to do for this, thank you. All you have to do for this is go on their website, Monocle Society, and pick up a game set. They come in these amazing little boxes, and it has all the cards that you need, as well as the dice that you need for this. If you're playing it like we were, you can use D6s if you need to scan all the to do the card scanning and stuff, but and I honestly I love the cards. They're beautiful. The artwork and everything is just beautiful on them. And they are moving to a thing called augmented reality. I don't know if you guys have heard of that or not, but it's like seeing
It's like Pokemon Go.
Yeah, yeah. Into which these GM screens are full of amazing electronics and whatnot to assist with your augmented reality. On this side, it has the Weave, and then on this side, it has the Magician, which is a card that is not in the deck, but dang, is it cool. Oh, I just realized, look, that's my head. I am the Magician. Uh, so, yeah, if you want to go ahead and give them a shout out, see them, say hey, so tell them that you saw Weave being played on here. Go ahead and get yourself a set and let us know. I know I personally would love to see you guys playing Weave in your home games or whatnot. So, yeah, with that, we'll go ahead and do our exits. So if anybody would like to start, go ahead and say where we can find you, something you liked about the game, and then something you liked about the actual Weave game and mechanics and such. Whoever would like to start that, I'll let you guys decide.
I guess I'll start. I liked that character creation was very fast, and that all of the information was very easily accessible. So it made playing the game very smooth. The exploding dice mechanic was nice. The dice mechanic in general is interesting, having the target numbers be on the dice themselves versus just like having to add up like a whole bunch of arbitrary math or anything like that. That was cool. The tarot card mechanics is interesting too, and how it sets up the quest that we went on and how it generates the characters. I thought that was a nice little touch because something that could be used to do various interpretations of the same draws, which makes the system pretty versatile. And it's a pretty rules like game, so it's really pick up and play. We picked it up very fast, so it was good.
Yeah, we didn't do a whole lot like prior to the game other than just making sure that you guys understood dice rolls, so we didn't have to explain it like 6 times on here. But yeah, you guys, it was super simple, just mainly picking out cards beforehand just for audience. That was about all we did for our session 0. Michelle, we'll go ahead with you.
Hi, Michelle Ely. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle Ely. On Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Oh, wow, that's tomorrow. I play in the Rifts
I know,
game
right?
with Maxine. It is vampires and dinosaurs and sharks, with lasers coming out of the mouths. So come and join that. That would be fantastic.
Yep.
This is the 3rd time I have played Weave. This is the 3rd time I have played Goblins with Goblins Are Jerks. There are other modules and such, but this is the 3rd time I've played, and everybody is always like Goblins Are Jerks because it's goblins and you're jerks.
Goblins.
Now, given that, you would think, oh, you've played this before. This was the same story. No, it's not. One was we ended up in this place and fighting or having to outwit like this god figure. The one we did at PAX U was going through a maze in order to find the staff, and Kevin convinced the head goblin that he was actually not king. So there, and then
That was you
this-
guys, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was us. It was Kevin, the
I got
GM.
to GM that one too. That was fun.
Yeah, the GM of our Rifts game outwitted and became the Goblin King. And then there's this one where we went to this place and fought a dead prince. So although the module is, Goblins Are Jerks, I have had 3 distinct experiences. So if you're thinking, oh, I've played Goblins Are Jerks once, I have to do another one. No, you again, completely different experiences. So that's one of the interesting things about the game.
Yeah. Love it. Where can we find you? I don't know if we.
Yeah,
You
I
did?
started
Okay.
with that. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go back to Fall on Our Blades just really quick. Where can we find you?
You can follow me at Follow My Blade on Twitter. I also write RPGs myself for Smunchy Games, so you can follow us at Smunchy Games. The link to our Discord is on the Twitter webpage. Come by, say hi to us. We play all kinds of games at our Discord or whatever, so stop in.
All right, and then now I have your other name up there, Yorick or
Ulfrig. Yeah.
Ulfrig. You know what? That was my next guess.
Of course. It rolls
Obviously,
right off the
totally.
tongue and is such a common name.
Exactly.
Yes, I go by Ulfrig online. I am very hard to find online except in the Welcome to the Party Discord, where you can find me most mornings as I am drinking my coffee. It's a really fun Discord, by the way, and details are in chat. So what I like to do with this time is shout out some people who are doing some good work in the games communities or just making something awesome. And today my shout out goes to the all-female and non-binary podcast, The Broadswords, who just won like a gazillion awards in this big podcast award thing and deserve every single one of them. Their podcast is so wholesome, fam. It's like they like each other. They like being nice to each other. They had tea with a dragon. Like it's just delightful. So check out The Broadswords.
Thank you so much. Was there something about this game and whatnot that you liked?
Oh, yes, there was.
We had plenty of time to talk about this.
I really liked the cards. And if it's all right, I might put a picture of one of them up in our Discord somewhere. They just have this really kind of neat, flat art vector meets art deco thing to them that I just find really visually quite appealing. And then the fact that you can just kind of draw these beautiful cards and like build this entire character and this entire world out of them. I know they're going to the ARG stuff, but
I know, I'm so sad.
But yeah, that was really fun to get to see all of those, and yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. I am super, super, super excited that you guys all enjoyed yourself, and I hope chat that you guys enjoyed it as well. You can find me, that girl at that place, at everywhere and everything, except for Instagram, where I am Lady Skyburn, because apparently that girl at that place is just too long for that place. I don't understand. But there I'm Lady Skyburn. If you want to talk to me about Weave or anything in general, really, I just like talking. um Go ahead and message me on any of those systems, follow me, like me, and I will say hi and thank you so much. You can also find me at www.nerdychicken.ca, where I make these adorable little owl bear dice bags. I have been working really, really, really hard on these, and I have multiple of them. It's super cool. You just unbutton their functional belly buttons, pull back their head, and it's a drawstring dice bag.
That's neat.
I am, yep, I'm working on some really cool things coming up. So if you would like to, I have 3 of them in the store right now. And I've got a few more that are going to be going up in the store shortly. I also, if you would like to message me personally for custom work, until I can get that on the website itself, to order custom stuff, go ahead and feel free to do so. I do have a little bit of a waiting list, as these are actually starting to pick up in demand, which is super exciting. Thank you guys so much. Other than that, you can find me every Tuesday in the Rifts game with Miss Michelle Ely down there. Actually, you're over there for me, on the screen, where I play Hello, the SciTech Ecto Traveler, who is nothing but a bunch of 90s and 80s references and hormonal imbalances of no emotion. It's ridiculous, and I've never played a character like her, and I have just fallen deeply in love with her, and I hope you guys do too. Also on Thread Raiders channel every other Sunday, which coming as the 19th here, we're going to be having the bi-weekly game where I play a Russian Black Panther in the game of Tomb of Annihilation,
Mhm.
which is why my accent kept going back to Russian, because I use it every other week. Oh, so yeah, you can find me at all of those cool places, as well as conventions. I'll be at PAX East, Origins, and Gen Con this year, are the ones that I have so far repped up to be at. So hope to see you guys there, and big huggles await.
All right, and we won't be rating tonight because I don't have permission to do that yet, but thank you everyone for joining us.
All right. Did we want to go over our sponsors and stuff one more time? Since we have a second.
Yeah, we
I
can.
don't know if you have that list pulled up.
I can quickly.
Thank you.
Yeah, so first sponsor is Tabletop Loot. A huge thank you to Tabletop Loot, our amazing dice sponsor, provider of fine dice for all of your gaming needs. I have some purple sparkly ones from them. They are awesome. Head over to tabletoploot.com and use the code WTTPDICE to get 15% off your next purchase. Also, So Nerdware, Maddie and his amazing merch shop are the sole provider of Welcome to the Party merch. So head over to www.sonerdware and use the code WELCOME at checkout, and you can get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware, it's what the nerds wear.
It is. I love that. It's beautiful.
It's such a great slogan. I love it to bits.
Come to the Rifts game to see our amazing GM say it in the most like
NPR.
yeah,
Right.
because any way ever, and it will never get old ever.
We are also proudly sponsored by Roll20, virtual tabletop that runs straight out of your web browser. We used it for our dice roller tonight. Everything you need to play with your friends is ready at the click of a mouse, from click to roll character sheets to built-in video and voice chat. You can even upload your own maps and tokens if you are all creative and stuff. So get all of that and more with a free basic account on roll20.net. Sign up now at roll20.net/start/WTTP. And finally, Welcome to the Party is proudly sponsored by Devin Rue, who has provided huge support to the community since we launched. For some of the best cartographical content on the web, please check out ruinc.com. And a final shout out, a huge thank you as always to our Patreon folks. Our Patreon not only supports the channel and the people who support it, your generosity lets us keep working on our mission to give a platform to amazing LGBTQ and BIMPOC players and creators. So please check us out at patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg.
And with that, it looks like we will be rating Dumpstat Charisma. So go ahead, head on over there as we head out. Peace out. And remember, little goals, big dreams. Bye, guys.